Okay, let's dive right in. Today, we're tackling one of the most fundamental and maybe one of the most confronting conversations you can have about money. We're not talking about hustling harder or finding some new income stream. Nope, we're going way deeper, into your capacity to actually receive it.
Does this sound familiar to you? You get a bonus, maybe you land a great new client, and then bam, an unexpected bill just pops up out of nowhere. Or maybe you hit a new income level, but instead of feeling safer, you actually feel more stressed out. You might be wondering why abundance feels both exciting and, if we're being totally honest, a little bit terrifying. If any of that rings a bell, then you are in exactly the right place.
So here's the crucial idea we're exploring today, and it's a powerful one. The issue for so many of us isn't a lack of ability to earn money. It's a subconscious block to receiving it. It's almost like money is trying to get to you, but there's this invisible force field turning it away.
In this slide right here separates two things we confuse all the time: making money and receiving money. They are not the same skill set at all. You can be talented, you can be hardworking, intelligent, all the things on the left that we think of when we talk about making money. But receiving it, that's a whole different ballgame. It's not about effort, as you can see on the right, it's all about capacity.
And this illustrates the concept perfectly. I want you to imagine a powerful river of money, and it's flowing right towards you. But if you're holding a tiny little teacup to catch it, or even worse, a cup that's cracked and leaking, it doesn't matter how strong that river is. You're never going to be able to hold on to much of it. So today, we're talking about how to mend and expand that cup.
So how do you even know if your capacity is limited? Let's gently look at some of the common signs, and remember, as we go through these, this is not about judgment at all. It's just about awareness.
Okay, do any of these feel a little too familiar? That kind of squirmy, uncomfortable feeling when someone picks up the check for you? Or that need to immediately discount your services or maybe throw in a ton of extras just to justify the price? Or how about this one? You hit a huge milestone and your first instinct is to say, oh, it was nothing. And that last one? Wow, that is the real kicker. That strange sense of relief when your bank account goes back down to a more normal, lower number.
If any of those signs felt familiar, it is absolutely critical you understand this next point. This is not a personal failing. It is not a flaw in your character. It is simply conditioning. Many of us, especially women, were taught to give, to serve, to earn our love through struggle. So when things come easily, our system just doesn't know what to do with it.
So where does all this conditioning actually live? Well, that brings us to the real root of it all, your financial nervous system. And this right here is the truth that people who build and maintain wealth really truly understand on a deep level. This is such a powerful statement. Just let it sink in for a second. Your financial reality is often a direct reflection of how safe your body, not your logical mind, but your primal physical body feels with wealth. If it doesn't feel safe, it will find a way, any way, to get back to what feels familiar. But why? Why on earth would your body feel unsafe with more money? Well, because its number one job is to keep you alive, and it does that with a built-in threat detection system. If your past experiences have somehow linked money to any of these things, pressure, conflict, visibility, rejection, or loss, your nervous system literally flags money as a threat. It triggers a low-grade fight-or-flight response, and it will do anything, including sabotaging your success, to get you back to the safety of what it knows. Okay, so now that we get the problem, let's pivot to the solution. And here's the most liberating part of this whole thing. This has nothing to do with whether you deserve it. You don't need to suffer more or prove yourself. You just need to gently and gradually expand your container. And we do that with 3 really practical steps, just like training a muscle. First, you're going to practice receiving in small daily ways, like actually accepting a compliment without deflecting, just to build up your tolerance. Second, you'll learn to stay present and calm your nervous system when money actually shows up, instead of panicking. And third, you'll actively work to normalize the feeling of having more even before it hits your bank account. Okay, let's zoom in on that second step, because it's so important. Staying present when money arrives. Typically, when a payment comes in or someone gives you a gift, the instinct is to panic or plan or explain it away. Instead, the practice is to just pause. Take a deep breath. Let that feeling land in your body and quietly affirm to your nervous system, I am safe receiving this. You are literally teaching your body a whole new response. This training, over time,
leads to the final, and honestly, the most profound shift. We're moving beyond just doing things differently. We're moving towards becoming someone different. Because receiving isn't just an action you take, it's an identity you embody.
Just look at the difference in the energy here. On one side, you've got the chaser. They operate from this place of frantic scarcity, chasing, over-explaining, apologizing, shrinking. And on the other side, you have the receiver. They are calm. They are aligned. They don't apologize for their abundance because they know they have the capacity to hold it. It feels natural to them, not forced. To help you feel just a little bit of that receiver energy right now, let's do a very brief, gentle activation together. So wherever you are, just take a slow breath in and out. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and maybe place a hand on your heart or your stomach as we move through these next few thoughts together. Now, either quietly to yourself or out loud, just repeat this phrase and really try to feel the vibration of it. It is safe for me to receive more. Take another steady breath. And now this thought. I allow money to come without fear.
And finally, with that same gentleness, I am expanding my capacity gently. Just let that land for a moment. This right here, this is the work. It's gentle and it is so powerful.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought to carry with you today. What if attracting wealth isn't really about getting lucky or working harder? What if it's simply about coming into alignment with what's already trying to reach you by finally expanding your capacity to receive it?